So for this D&D video, what I'd like to do is talk about the magic items in Storm King's Thunder, because I got to get this book back, and I want to be able to refer to this video for myself. I thought it might be useful for others too. So the Banner of the Krieg Rune is one of the first ones. It's a wondrous item, rare. I'm just going to give you a short description. Crafted from a thick red fabric, this banner measures 5 feet high and 3 feet wide. The Krieg War rune is displayed on the fabric with round metal plates sewn into it. It can be attached to an 8-foot pole and serve as a standard. Okay, I'm going to stop there because this is starting to have some historical and political overtones. Okay, I'm uncomfortable with that one. Bloodstone. This diamond contains the blood of a creature. Blood that appears in the form of Blut, the blood rune. While the item is on your person, you may use your action to divine the location of the creature nearest to you that is related to the blood in the item. Okay, that's another interesting. Okay, Claw of the Worm rune. This dragon's claw has been covered with a coat of molten silver. Very cool. Upon which has been inscribed the Worm Dragon rune. The claw has the following properties. Worm Slayer. As an action, you can point the claw at a dragon within 30 feet of you. You got to get within 30 feet of a dragon. And the target must succeed on a DC 15 Constitution saving throw or gain vulnerability to all damage types until the end of your turn. So, okay. So you could be like the Hobbit and like get close to like Smaug and like point this at him, and then your party could like attack Smaug. So that could be pretty cool. Use it as a shield. You can use it as a ward. Interesting. Okay, this one here, the Conch of Teleportation. Because, you know, when you're walking on the beach on vacation and you pick up a conch shell, or you make conch stew and you find it in a dumpster behind a seafood restaurant, you never know. It might teleport you somewhere. This item is an ordinary, albeit rather large, conch shell that has been inscribed with the Uvar rune. Uvar there. Transport me Uvar. Teleport me Uvar there. The conch measures 2.5 feet long and weighs 20 pounds. That is one big conch. Yeah, I'm tired of saying it that way too. As an action, you can cast a teleport spell by blowing into the shell. So I wonder, you know, if you're trying to do this secretly and it makes a noise, that would be pretty cool. The destination is fixed, and there is no chance of either a mishap or the spell being off target. Interesting. Gavel of the Venn rune, Venn diagram. Venn means friend. This wooden gavel is small by giant reckoning, but nearly the size of a warhammer in human hands. The Venn friend rune is inscribed in mithril in the base of the haft. Among giants, this item is used as part of rituals to resolve disputes, like a courtroom gavel. That's pretty cool. Gert's Great Axe. Big old axe, gives you a history of it. Ingot of Skold rune. Here, let's do the Gert's Great Axe. In the year of the Icy Axe, 123 DR, the Frost Giant Lord Gert fell to Uthgar Gardolfsson, leader of the folk who would become the Uthgard. In a battle that marked the ascendance of humankind over the giants in the Desserin Valley, Gert's great axe was buried in Mogur's Mound until it was unearthed and brought back to Waterdeep. Interesting. Ingot of the Skold rune. This appears as a simple ingot of iron ore about a foot long and a few inches across. Inspection of its surface reveals a faint silvery outline of Skold. Skold rune, shield rune. I think it has the following properties. +1 to AC. Ward, shield. Pretty cool. Coronal scepter. The scepter is one of the 10 ruling scepters of Shantar, forged by the dwarven gods and given to the ruling houses of the ancient dwarven empire. Serve the empire. The Coronor's scepter location was unknown for the longest time until a storm giant queen, Neri, found it in a barnacle-covered shipwreck at the bottom of the trackless sea. The ruling scepters are all roughly the same size and shape, but their materials and properties vary. The Coronor's scepter is a tapered mithril rod as thick and long as a dwarf's forearm, with a small platinum knob at the bottom and a rounded disc adorned with a ring of 7 tiny blue gems at the top. You get +3 to attack. Oh my gosh. It has 10 charges. They use the property of the Worm Skull Throne, which is really cool. That's what I really wanted to record in this, so I remembered that. Navigation Orb. Navigation Orb is hollow, 7-foot diameter sphere. Wow. Of thin polished mithril with a large sky cloud rune embossed on the outer surface. The orb levitates 10 feet above the ground and is keyed to a particular cloud castle, allowing you to control that castle's altitude and movement. So it's like a remote control for a castle. Flying castle remote control. Opal of the Ild Rune. This triangular fire opal measures about 3 inches on each side. Wow, that's pretty big. That's like a big opal. It has the fire rune. Fire shimmers in its the rune shimmers in its core, causing it slightly warm to the touch. You have the Ignite spell, Fire's Friend, Fire Tamer, Gift of Flame. Orb of the Stein Rune. Stein means stone. Appears on the form of crystalline veins that run across the surface. The orb has the following properties: indomitable stand, stone soul, earthen step, gift stone. Pennant of the Vind Rune. I remember giving this away, actually, at an Adventure League. The blue pennant is crafted from silk and 5 feet long and whips about as if buffeted by a wind, because it has the Vind Rune on it, of course, looking almost like a cloud. The pennant has the following properties. Wind step. You can fly up to 20 feet. Comforting wind. You can get comfort up to 20 feet. No, I'm just kidding. You can't suffocate. Windwalker, Wind's Grasp, Gift of Wind, Potion of giant size. I like this one. When you drink this potion, become huge for 24 hours. If you are medium or smaller, otherwise the potion does nothing. So if you're tiny, forget it. If you're like, gargantuan, you can't become huge. Right? If you're medium, if you are medium or smaller. So if you're already large, you can't become huge. Interesting. Robe of Serpents. This is pretty cool. The Robe of Serpents, you can transform one of the robe serpents that's on the cloth into an actual giant poisonous snake, but they do not renew, which I thought was interesting. Like some of the other ones, like the star, the robe of stars have like magic missile properties. They'll renew like some of them. This does not, apparently. Rod of the Vondenod. Okay, this one has 1d plus 2 prongs at the end. That's pretty cool. Locate object. Shard of the Icy Rune. Icy, that stands for ice. Frigid Tusk, Frost Friend, Icy Mantle, Winter's Host, Gift of Frost, Cloak, Boots. And here's the Wind Skull Throne. This is the Worm Skull Throne. I'm sorry. This is really interesting. So it's got the history of it, but the properties of the throne. It has 9 charges and it regains them all. So you can use this 9 times a day. You can either give the throne a flying speed of 30 feet, and that doesn't even expel a charge. You can, the throne and the creature on it can move through the earth and stone without disturbing the earth or the stone. And that doesn't cost any charges. As an action, you can expend a charge, cast Lightning Bolt. As a ninth level spell. As an action, you spend 2 charges and you get Globe of Invulnerability. I want one of these. Oh, this is the one. As an action, the creature can expend 3 charges and create a spectral image of an ancient blue dragon with all the properties therein. Oh my gosh. And then destroying the throne, you can make a mission to do that too. No, man, this is one magic item that I definitely want. Carry it around. You could fly around with me. I could, like, you know, that'd be pretty cool. Pretty cool form of transportation. All right, guys. Well, those are the magic items that are listed in the Storm King's Thunder book. Really cool book. Support your local game store and buy one today. Or get it from the library and have fun. I love D&D. You guys like D&D? Otherwise, you wouldn't be here. Thanks for subscribing. We got 13,751 subscribers today. 52. I'm sorry. Just looked. 52. So thank you, this number 52. Let me know who you are. I answer comments and questions. Tell me what kind of content you want. That's how this stuff gets done. Have a great day. I'll see you on the next one.